I'm not even joking, guys. This is wealth on a budget. Not saying it to be funny. I'm just saying that this is actually a good spec, a nice luxurious spec with the right options ticked. And it gives you the wealthy feeling and very luxurious feeling without breaking the bank. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where I have a 2023 Maserati Levante GT, the entry-level spec, but this is wealth on a budget. This is a budget-friendly, wealthy feeling spec. Let me break that down because I'm not trying to say it to be funny to make it sound like how to look rich in your Maserati or this makes you look rich. It's not about looking rich, it's about feeling wealth and class. And this luxurious spec for the Maserati Levante, I think it does it. You have to click the right options for these entry-level models to get what you need out of them without breaking the bank in this economy and spending too much money. So I think they do it here, but you guys are gonna have to let me know when you see everything as far as the price breakdown at the end of the video. But with that said, we're here at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach. Let's get right into it. So guys, we need to talk about this spec because again, I feel like this is a very wealthy feeling spec. All right, it has the shiny paint, it has the chrome accents, it has the 20-inch wheels, red calipers. All right, you also have the beautiful interior with the Cuyo flavor and some nice trims inside as well. I mean, this is a great spec to start with if you're getting into an entry-level Levante like this one here, with the GT being the beginning trim. So I really wanted to point that out because again, I feel like you don't have to break the bank with this being just under $100,000. That's right. This is under $100,000 for this spec. And this starts at $90,000. So you can tell that what we have here, well, the boxes have been checked and they were the right boxes to keep it at a decent price, right? So with that said, let's talk about the paint right off the bat. Nero Rebelle, which is the black paint, the metallic paint that you can get with the Mica Flake. As you guys can see, the Florida sun always showing out when it comes to Nero Rebelle. I really love the sparkles in this. It's kind of hard to convey on camera, but there are so many different colors that are in that flake. It just looks phenomenal. Now, we have the GT here. So the GT is a little more tame for 2023. If you guys want to see my first GT Levante video for 2023, it goes in depth of what's changed, what's new, what's different, what's gone, and what has been added. One of the things that has been depleted were the chrome slats underneath. So I feel like that would have added to this specific spec if we still had the chrome slats, but we do not. You know, it's just one of those things, okay? No more aluminum front lip, all right? So all body colored here, which is still nice, all right? You have the chrome around the fog lamp there, which normally if you get most Modenas, I believe it's all done in black. Same with the grille. The grille is done in chrome for the GT, which looks a lot classier when you talk about this spec. Then you have the matte inserts and the black backing. So again, compared to the Modena on this GT, I think the chrome suits it so much better when you're looking at a classier, more luxurious spec. All right, now, regular headlamps, no full matrix LEDs for this one here. So, you know, same bi-xenons that you guys are used to for the Levante. And then the big trident means level 2 ADAS. Now, Nereo wheels on the side, 20-inch matte Nereo wheels. These were not always my favorite, but they're not bad. I just don't necessarily like the style as much, but I do like that we do have red calipers with white script, all right, for our Brembo brakes. So we'll step back and see how all of that looks. Again, when you get the red caliper, it just hits different, all right, when it comes to the brakes. Everybody likes to see the red calipers, just adds a different level to it. Now, the GT badge on the side with the big chrome portholes lets you know which trim level we are working with. Man, that paint looks good. That paint looks awesome. And then on the side here, you will notice that we have the chrome window moldings and chrome door handles with the chrome trident on the C-pillar. Again, this is something that if you have a black package or a Modena spec or anything like that, well, you're gonna see those all done in black with the door handles being the body color of the car. So it's refreshing, just like the Ghibli that I showed you guys previous videos, that it's refreshing to have chrome sometimes and really give it that luxury flavor. All right, black is more sporty, but the chrome, well, Maserati really shows out when it has chrome on it. Now, when we come along to the rear, you will see the boomerang tails that we're used to, but you will see the chrome insignia, the chrome Levante badge, and the chrome exhaust tips. That's also something that you really want to pay attention to because, again, those could be black, but they're done in chrome, which is a lot of symmetry between the chrome parts and bits all throughout this car. So we take a look at it. It all looks very spectacular together. So we take a walk around, and yeah, it's just a beautiful sparkly spec. As you guys can see it in the sun, it looks really good and it's really classy from the outside, just as classy on the inside. We'll get to that in just a moment. First, we need to talk about some performance figures. All right, guys, you know all about the heart, right? 3-liter twin turbo V6, 5.80 to 60 with this 345 horsepower beast. Now, 345 horsepower is because this is the entry-level engine. As you guys can see with the silver shield, that's a good way to figure it out. But with that, you still get, out of this all-wheel drive, 156 miles per hour for the top speed. And remember, this is still a Ferrari-derived engine. Not too many SUVs can say that. Well, now there's another one, the Pur Sangue. But you know, when this came out, obviously this had the bragging rights of having a Ferrari-derived engine under the hood. Let's talk about the fuel economy: 18, 16, 22, 18 city, 18 combined city and highway, 16 city, 22 highway. Premium fuel for this model here. And then once we go to the rear, let's see if I can do it. I'm always messing up the kick sensor. All right, yeah, there we go. Remember, it is motion on your way out and you have to go down the center. All right, so now we have plenty of space, 60-40 split for the rear. All right, privacy shade, floor mats, all that good stuff. You guys know all about the Levante, but I gotta show it off anyways. 12 volt there, little strap to hold documents, all right, or anything else you might want to do. All right, lift it up and you do have your hook. Your hook connects there easily, right? False floor, extra space, front plate kit, so you can mount a front plate on the car, and you also have your spare tire inflate kit, tire jacks and tools, and battery there. And then I just slide that in there. I did not do that gracefully. Oh my gosh, all right, there we go. Now I slide that in there. Remember, I did this with one hand, but the fact that I could do it with one hand is still proof that they made this super easy, super practical. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, it helps grow the channel and I get more opportunities to get more Levantes like the one you see behind me here today. Let's take a look inside. Now, I did tell you we had a couple of things ticked. The comfort and convenience package is one of them. Here's some convenience. Soft closed doors, all right? So that's part of the convenience package. And then inside, before we even get in, well, this can be convenience, right? The power foot pedals, all right, that will allow you to bring forward or move further away your pedals there. Should I demonstrate here for you guys? So I'm gonna move this like this. You'll see the pedals coming towards me, and then down, and the pedals going further away. That could be considered convenience or comfort, not exactly sure. Now, as you guys can see, Cuyo interior. Yes, Maserati's tan looks really good. Before we even do that, let's open up this big panoramic roof. We gotta have a little bit more flavor as far as this light goes. So there we go, big panel roof. Adds a little bit more light to this beautiful interior. Now, not only do we have Cuyo leather, but we have open pore wood trim, as you guys can see. So again, this is a very classy spec, and I really like the luxuriousness of it. Not only the colors and materials, but how everything fits together with the stitching going throughout, the aluminum. I mean, it looks really good all together. Just, I mean, I love those colors. The colorway is just really good. Now, a couple of things that are missing that some of you might like, some of you might not be okay with. No upgraded sound system, so Maserati standard system where you could get Harman Kardon or upgrade to the top of the line Bowers & Wilkins. No aluminum side sill or the one that lights up. Illuminated in aluminum, very close to the same thing, but aluminum as in the material and illuminated as in the light shining through. No aluminum foot pedals there, all right? So a couple of things that could class it up a little bit more. No aluminum paddle shifters. Now, the paddle shifters might not be needed because it's a classier spec, you know, to where this, you know, Adding paddle shifters might make it a little bit more sporty. You can still shift with the 2-track ZF transmission just by using the gear select here. But other than that, I think we really nailed it with the. But other than that, I think they pretty nailed it with this spec. I think they did a really good job. Heated and cooled seats here, embossed headrest with the trident there. We already saw that big roof going all the way to the back. And again, Nero leather, Cuyo leather. You can see the wood trim all the way throughout. I mean, the whole dash, everything's just, it's beautifully done. Now, I'm doing this very quickly as far as the interior because I want to show you, obviously, the spec and material choices, but going through all of the gizmos and everything inside. We've done this before on these Maserati models. So if you want a full view of what Maserati can really do, like with this Uconnect system, Uconnect 5 Maserati Intelligent Assistant, which is MIA or MIA system, things like your charging cup holders, all the armrest stuff inside. You can see the cup holders and everything in there. Your air suspension, all right, your sport mode, active suspension to soften the dampers, off-road mode, your start-stop, all that stuff, all the technology and the TFT screen and the speedo here. I mean, we've gone over all of this before, but just kind of briefly showing you guys for anybody that's new. But I go more in depth on other Maserati models, so make sure you guys check out those videos as well, just to get a feel of what this car does specifically when you get into a Maserati GT. Now we have the same love in the rear as we do up front. So Nero leather up top, open pore radical wood trim, aluminum trim, Cuyo leather with the Cuyo stitching. All right, and then you have the heated seating controls right back here as well. As you guys can see in the inside, Cuyo interior, natural drill leather. All right, and you also have right here in the center, USB charging. All right, you also have in the armrest, well, a little bit of extra paper because this is a brand new car, but that is in your cup holders there. It's pretty easy to fold down the seats as you would use the handle here to fold them down. And yeah, cargo nets right there in the back of the seat rest. It's pretty simple. I mean, I do love the fact that we do have the same kind of flavor in the back as the rear, just the same kind of materials. It makes your passengers feel like you have a little bit of quality as well. Oh, and keep in mind, in the rear, soft closed doors. All right, so we have it in the front and rear as well, just something to note. All right, all right, let's let her flash us with those flashers. Yes, the amber turn signals there, LED running lamp. You can see the headlamp and you can see the fog lamp there as well. And then I'm gonna come around to this side where there's a little bit more shadow to where you can see the amber turn signal in the mirror cap. And then of course the boomerang tails in the rear as well, shining brightly. I really love how the boomerang tails are illuminated and give off that nice kind of like curvature around the body of the car. Really just fits the design language. Love it. Now, I told you guys that this was under $100,000 and I wasn't kidding. This 2023 Levante GT starts price at $90,700 for this Nero Rebelle with tan interior. Now, after those added options, which I said I think we had 6 on them, you're looking at $99,885. I kept my promise, under $100,000. And that's with the $1,195 destination and $300 preparation and delivery. So what do we do to give this a kind of perfect wealthy feeling spec? Well, you have your comfort and convenience package, $890, which gives you your heated rear seats, soft closed doors, and heated windshield wipers. You also have the power foot pedals, $400. You have the open pore radical wood trim, $1,200, red brake calipers, $500, Mica paint, $1,200, and the full natural drill leather, $3,500 seats. That's it, and that's really the right boxes ticked to kind of give this a nice feel, in my opinion. I guess, you guys got to drop your comments down below, right? You guys got to contest me if you feel that I am wrong, but I feel like everything else that this comes with, right here with the standard equipment, standard options, I think it does a pretty good job at just being a Maserati, or being the Maserati of SUVs is what they like to call it. So I'm kind of zooming in on this to make sure you guys see everything that this comes with standard. And then again, do you feel like the correct options were chosen here to make this feel like a really nice spec without breaking the bank and spending too much money? You guys let me know how you feel. So guys, at just under $100,000, what do you think about this Levante GT? I mean, with 6 options spec'd out, I think starting price at $90,000 is pretty good, but then when you add those options and still getting it under $100,000, I mean, it makes sense, right? It gives you that nice feeling of paint, the nice interior colors, the drill leather, the nice wood trim, the nice 20-inch wheels, all that good stuff, and you still don't go over $100,000. So let me know what you guys feel about that down in the comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. When you give the video a like, it helps get it up in the rankings, more people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on this 2023 Maserati Levante GT wealthy spec. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate the extra love, guys. And make sure you guys check out the Ron's Rise merch. As you guys can see down in the description below, all right, you guys can get hoodies. I know it's not as hot as it is here in Florida. You guys can get the hoodies. Make sure you also check out my social media links. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.